Boxing Bros UK. Count me amongst them.
Yes.
Christian boy right here, baby.
Hello, everybody. This is Boxing Bros UK. I'm Here's the Boss Chris. This is my co-host, Andrew the Boxing Brain. And on the far right, we've got the future light heavyweight champion of the world, Theo Brooks.
Theo Brooks, here we are. Future of the division, here we are.
Thank you, mate.
I don't know if anyone's been following the channel. Like, we've been supporting this lad, promoting. So if you've been watching these videos, because they've got quite a few good views, here's the man himself.
How you doing, mate? How you doing?
How we doing?
All good, mate. All good. So where should we start, Chris? Should we get his thoughts of his massive final weekend?
Just introduce yourself. Tell us about your
career. Yeah, that as well.
Yeah.
So my name's Theo Brooks. I'm 25 and I'm 4-0 as a professional at the minute. 3 knockouts.
Nice.
And quite a decorated amateur as well, aren't you?
Yeah. So I've had about 70 odd amateur fights, mainly in Spain. I've had a few in England and all around Europe now. So just pushing on with the pro career now.
And you fight, so you fight out of Spain, but you're actually he's actually a Brit. So we've got to get behind this kid.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So like, what were your thoughts? Come on, we're dying. Thoughts on the. We'll start with the main thing. Usyk Dubois. What do you reckon?
Do you know what? I was, to be honest, I thought it was pretty much expected, to be fair, for me. Like, I know where people were big into the bore up. I wanted him to win, to be honest, because obviously he's a Brit. But like I was saying before, it was just Usyk's a once in a life generational talent at the minute. So, yeah, mate, it was very much expected.
Did you? Did you catch the? What do you? I'll ask you at the end. Actually. But
I did see a couple of the other fights as well. I saw Lewis. What's his name? Lewis Rich. No, I can't remember his name. He fought. Was he the one who fought like best mate? Best mate. Yeah, I've seen his fight. He's my weight, so I was paying attention to that.
I don't know about you, Theo. I thought.
Yeah.
To be honest, I'm not really that sort of like come forward fighter. But to be honest, my last few fights where I've stopped them, I've been on the front foot. So like I know I can box both ways. You know, I wouldn't intentionally just be going for it because I know he's a top level boxer as well. So you wouldn't just the game plan wouldn't just be able to go forward and do and just press the whole fight because you just get your head boxed off.
You probably probably might have to try and lure him in.
Exactly.
Counter him.
Yeah, exactly. He's got he's got his hands down all the time. So I think with him, you just got to be able to catch him at the right time, throw with him at the same time. You know what I mean? So it's one of them. He's a tricky fighter, but yeah. I'll be there, mate, 100%.
So the next time you're out is going to be Grassroots Show November.
Yeah. So hopefully, I wanted to get out in September again and have my 4th fight of the year, but I've got to go back to Spain and one of my mates are getting married, so it's going to be put off till November.
Be careful on that stag, dude.
Nah. I'll stay away. I'll stick to the water and orange juice, mate.
So, have you sparred any big names?
A lot when I was a bit younger. I was sparring. I think the last big name I was sparring was Willie Hutchinson in Spain.
Really?
Yeah, because he's based out in Malaga now. He's training over there, so he's always looking for sparring. But that was a bit when I first started getting back into. I was a bit fat and out of shape when I was sparring him, so I didn't really. But he's a top quality. That really showed like made me open my eyes to the sort of levels in the light heavyweight division. Because when I sparred him, I was saying to everyone, I was like, mate, he will win a world title. He is that sort of level fighter that a lot of people won't see. The same with I was saying it with Jazza Dickinson. I was training out with him in Dubai, and a lot of people were writing him off for the world title for his world title shot. And I was saying to people, it's when you're in training camp with them and you see the sort of talent they have that it makes you realise the sort of level they are. And but then obviously when Willie Hutchinson fought Boazzi, it was just like sort of blew my head a little bit, because I just thought Willie Hutchinson is like, when I sparred him, I just thought he was just like next level, you know.
But it's different when you're under the lights. It's a completely different thing, isn't it? In the gym sparring, and then when you've got all them people, you know, you're on TV, the pressure. That's a whole different skill.
In that fight as well, he just had the right game plan, you know. Like, but Willie Hutchinson's very light on his feet. He's strong. He's like in and out sort of fighter, but he just sort of pressed forward and was just targeting the body from the start, and that really just played into part of in his favour, because I think he just faded a little bit towards the end, and that's what forced that got him the stoppage in the end. But yeah, that just like, I've sparred him. I sparred when I was a bit younger. I sparred Billy Joe Saunders.
Oh really?
Oh,
yeah, because
Billy Joe's sausages, I call him.
I started boxing for MTK Marbella, and
I've seen that.
Yeah, so their gym, that gym over there, that had top level fighters. That was like the perfect sort of gym you want to be starting at, because it had Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua coming in and out, like top level boxers all the time in and out of the gym. So it was good to be around and have a move around with them sort of like top level fighters, you know. But obviously in my pro career, I've not really been sparring any top level fighters. So I think that's another goal that I want to start looking towards, just sparring top level fighters and see where I'm at with them, you know, because I've done it in the amateurs when I was younger, but yeah, like now I'm pro and I've got my man strength now, so it'll be good to mixing out with them sort of guys.
That's it. I suppose that's where like a lot of people on the come up, they always spar. That like the big pros, like AJ was brought in for Klitschko's camp and all that stuff. They always try. So it's a good idea for your experience. Like Moses Atuma, he was Tyson Fury's chief sparring partner for the football Fusic camps. Like, you know,
it just shows you what your levels at. To be honest, like if you can hold it with these top level guys, it just gives you more confidence. And determination just to keep going and pushing on, because you know if you can hold it with them guys, you have no problem with the sort of domestic level fighters as well, you know.
Gives you a marker, Theo, doesn't it? It gives you a marker, you know then what adjustments you need to make and what things you need to work on, and you know.
100%, because but a lot of people don't realise, like these guys, like they're just like, obviously they see them fighting in massive stadiums and stuff like that, but they're just normal blokes, and when you're sparring them, they give you advice and just like give you advice and be able to push you on as well, you know.
It's nice. So right, we're coming to the end. So we do this thing on Boxing Bros UK called 3 rounds. Yeah. So I'm going to ask you 3 questions. Yeah. Right. So instant reaction. Don't think too long and hard about it. 3 fighters that are active that you love to watch, not who are the best. So when they're fighting, I love watching them fight. Doesn't matter if they're the best or whatever. Yeah.
All right. My main fighter that I love watching the most is probably Callum Smith. I love watching him because I like to think that we've got the same sort of style and
do you know what you have? When I'm watching your highlight videos and I think back to the Boazzi fight just gone, that's definitely a bit of you know.
Yeah. I love watching him fight because he's one of them. He like, even though he's not as active as most of the top level fighters, but he's one of them. When he does fight, he gets ridiculous knockouts at that, and it's just one of them you just love to watch. You know what I mean? And I think probably just I like watching Bivol as well. Bivol's a good one to watch, even though he's not one of them that stops loads of people and stuff. Like I like to watch. Obviously, I'm a bit of like a boxing purist. You know, I like to watch it for what it is. You know, like a lot of people just like to watch knockouts and stuff, but he's got one of them unique styles that are good to watch as well, and I like watching him. And a third one probably Jazza Dickinson from now.
Oh yeah.
Obviously, I done a training camp with him out in Dubai with him, and just being around him and stuff. It like give me a lot of confidence and stuff, because he's just like, he's one of them. He's humble. he was going into that last fight with the Russian guy in Turkey. Like everyone sort of like was writing him up, and yeah, he just like pushed on and got the stoppage as well. Like obviously he beat Zelfa Barrick in the fight before as well. So like he's a proper underdog fighter, and I love to watch him.
Good pick. Yeah, good picks. So now the fun one. 3 fighters that are either dead or retired, the legends, the old school. Yeah. Anyone that's retired, so you can say Tyson Fury if you want, because he's retired.
I like Sugar Ray Leonard. I like watching him. I like watching him his old fights and stuff. Obviously, like Muhammad Ali, typical. He's just a classical to watch, and And to be honest, trying to think. To be honest, do you know what? Like with me with boxing at the minute, like I only really watch. Like I'm not really. I know a lot of people they like to watch like the older type of fights and stuff like that. But I feel like that sort of old style is gone now, and it's like so different to how the new generation of fights now. So yeah, I think them two. And I can't really think of another one, to be honest.
I've got a quick question for him, just because it's a recent thing. I know we're just as we're rounding up. Where would you now put Usyk now? Now he's beat Dubois twice and everyone else. Where would you put him in the all-time list out of heavyweights?
To be honest, he's definitely a pound for pound best at the minute, without a doubt. But he's got to be like now with all time. You've got to put him in the top, at least top 10. You know what I mean? Of all time.
At least,
But it's hard to say because it's like obviously it's hard putting him in there. He's one of them Ukrainian
different eras.
I feel like he's only just started like getting the English down as well. So he's like people are seeing for more his personality. Like obviously you got like Muhammad Ali. Like, everyone, even though he's a great boxer, but a lot of people liked him for his personality. You know what I mean? I think
he's a man.
That's what's happening with Usyk now. He's starting to speak a bit English. He's like people love watching him. You know what I mean?
Well said.
So the last round, final round. Did Daniel Dubois? Did he quit or was he knocked out?
Oh, yes, controversial question.
Right.
I don't know. It's hard.
You got to answer it. You can't. No splinters in the arse sitting on the.
No, you don't have to. If you don't want to answer, don't answer.
I don't think.
Don't have to.
It's just, mate. To be honest, if you're getting punched in the head, mate, like you don't know until you've been there. You know what I mean? So you can't really say. So, I don't think he quit. I think he was just. I think up until the knockout, he just knew it weren't going to go anywhere. So. Like
this is what I've been saying.
Maybe he did give up. To be honest, but like it's one of them. Like
blame him.
He wasn't going to win, Theo, though, was he? He wasn't going to win, and he knew it.
Nah, 100%.
There's not a single thing he could have done to win. Not one thing.
I think the only thing that people, even before the build-up, like the only chance he had was a puncher's chance. Really, that's the only thing I can picture. Was like and trying to. It sort of seemed like he was pressing Usyk a little bit, and then when Usyk sort of realised that I can't let him push me back, then he sort of put on him, and then after when he put the pressure on him, it was just game over then, wasn't it? So I wouldn't say he quit, but because obviously you don't know. Like it was one. I think the first one was a bit of a cuffing shot as well, so his leg might have been gone underneath him anyway. The second one was just ruthless.
Yeah, he was a bit unsteady on his legs a bit. Like it was like overreaching and like tripping over his feet every now and again in the fight.
The thing is, cuffing shots. It's like it's not really that you're out of it. It's more that you're buzzed and you're like, and your feet are not there. You know what I mean? So like
the equilibrium, innit? Your balance is just
exactly your balance.
Yeah.
Like, even in my last fight for the training camp, I was doing a bit of sparring, and I was sparring this heavier lad, and I burst in my eardrum, and it was like it weren't that like it was only towards the end of the round, and I got out the rip, like we finished the sparring. It was like the last 10 seconds of the last round. I burst in my eardrum because I was sparring this 93 kilo heavyweights. It's the only bit of sparring I had, but yeah, when I got out of the ring, my ear was ringing. It was the first time it happened to me, but my ear was ringing. I was a bit off balance when I was like,
yeah.
I bet it's horrible.
Yeah.
Well, that's it for us. Well, we've come to the end of the interview, so we'll let you go. Really, really thanks, Theo, for coming out. All Theo's highlight videos are going to be attached to the end of this. You can watch all his highlight videos and a bit about his story that we've done. And we're going to put his Instagram and his socials in the description. And if any promoters see this and you need a sparring partner or you need a light heavyweight to fight, he's your man. Thanks a lot, man. Like and subscribe, guys. Like and subscribe. Theo Brooks.